Hi guys, today we do a Project Pen update and let's just get right started. I will actually mention my fails first. Let's get the shame out of the way. I didn't use my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer at all, which is actually not really a bronzer. It's like a good setting powder shade. And I also didn't use my concealer at all. This one is from Lakura Aldi and I quite like it, but I somehow didn't use it this month at all. Things you can't really see much, but they still seem to go on strong and don't really stop. I thought that mascara would have been dried out by now, but it isn't. The Lakura 2 Legit Mascara still goes strong, so I'm still using it. And this one I can't really show. It's the Lakura Brow Gel Clear. I still use that one and it's going strong. Then things I have used a little bit actually, well not even a little bit, I think I actually used it quite well, is my powder. So I'm using this one at the moment, the loose setting powder light medium from Lakura Aldi. I think it's a copy of Laura Mercier one. Last time we were up there, now we are down here. Actually this is the May update. In June I didn't use it at all, but no, in May I didn't use it at all. This was beginning of May, but now this month I actually used it again, and what I do is I fill it in here. This is like an old Eflom powder container. It has like a brush attached with it and I like it, so I refill it in here and then use it. But what I do is I have the powder, shake it down a bit, but I shake it on top of here and then swirl the brush, so literally like this, and then I apply it. And this powder has a bit of sheen and I absolutely love it. It's the Bare Minerals Invisible Glow in Fair to Light. It's 7 grams in there. It's like a baked product, as you can see, and I can see a little bit of usage. I think the dome is slowly wearing down, but you don't need much of this product, and I also try not to use it too heavily. I really like this powder actually. I just don't like the packaging. It's just ugly. But I really like the powder, so I'm actually really enjoying to use this one, which is also the main reason why I didn't use this one, because I thought these two were a really good combo, and so I used them like that. Then my bronzer, you can't really see much progress. It's just huge. The dome is still wearing slowly down. It's the Summer Bake 2 bronzer 2 Mediterranean Tan from Kiko Milano. It's just, for me, fairly pigmented, so I only need to use the tiniest amount because I don't want to look like, I don't know, full on. So then here we actually have a problem. This is my blush and highlighter. That fell down, so I need to repress this one, but I'm fairly busy the next few days. You can see it's worn quite well with the highlighter and the blush actually as well, not too bad. I used it every single day, but it broke, so I have to repress it, but I don't have time for that at the moment. I hopefully can repress it next week. So I will rotate this one in for now. This is from Pixie Glow. This is the Pink Champagne Glow Pixie Glow Cake palette. I got this quite recently. It's quite shimmery. It's like highlighter, blush and bronzer, and I actually quite like it. There we go. Although the highlighter is a bit powdery, but the bronzer is actually quite nice. So I thought, okay, let me pack this because I'm also cycling to work at the moment. I have all of this in one palette, literally replacing these two. Although I also will pack this one, kind of, I still want to use it, but I will pack this one at the moment as a highlighter blush replacement until I have time to repress this one. Then foundation wise, it's actually quite interesting. I use these ones mixed up. This is the Misha Perfect Cover BP or BB cream. This one I can't measure, it's not see-through, but it just gets thinner and thinner the more I use it. Here I can see the progress. This is the Lakura BP cream, and we were here last month, now we are down here. I could have probably used more if I would have used it exclusively, but I didn't. As I just mentioned, I actually cycle to work at the moment, and the days I cycle to work, which is 3 days a week, I'm actually using powder foundation at the moment because it's just so much easier. And this one was completely full, so within 1 month I went down here. So I thought I mentioned this because it's not really my project pan, but I started using it just of the easiness that I don't have to carry all of this with me plus a sponge. So what I literally do is I have this and this in my wash bag when I cycle to work. This brush, by the way, is amazing for powder foundation. It's from It Cosmetic, the Complexion Perfection Buki. It's a kabuki brush. I love this. I just washed it, which is why it looks quite clean. But yeah, I use this as well as a foundation. Then primer, I still really try to use. So last time we were here, now we're down here. So hopefully a month and a bit is left with that one. the Lacura Snapshot Ready Even Skin Tone Primer. I can't use too much of it because it blocks my pores. It's like a little bit, I think it's a Smashbox copy, but it also reminds me a little bit of the Benefit Professional Primer. From the consistency, let me actually show you. It's like one of these, whoopsie, focus, one of these primers which are quite stiff. They're quite silicone-y, so I only like try to tap it on my cheeks and nose area where I have bigger pores, and then yeah, you just slowly work it into the skin. But there you go. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite type of primer, so I just want to use it up. Then setting spray, or not actually setting spray, it's more like, well, this is called matte fixing mist. Fairly consistent again, this very last month. Now we're down here, so I have quite a few months left with that one. It's the number 7 one. I quite like it because of the skincare ingredients, and that mister is amazing, so very happy with that. Now last few things, which are the things we measure. This is my LOV Cosmetics eyeshadow stick, the rose gold. So last time we were here, now we are down here, so there's actually not much left. This is literally it, all the way up. I like this eyeshadow stick, it's really nice. It has like a really nice, there you can see, a really nice metallic sheen, and it's a really good one and done, especially when I cycle to work, which is why I use it so much. Then as an eyeliner, I use at the moment this one from Pat McGrath. Minimal usage from here to here. Like I literally wore off there was like a dome coming out, and I wore that one off. This is a bit tricky to use because it's so thick, but it's quite pigmented, and I will continue using it. So let's see, I want to get somewhere out of this one, even though it's not my favorite. And then the last one is my eyebrow pencil. Last time we were up here, now we're down here. Pretty consistent. I sharpen it once a month. I don't use much. It's an okay one, I like it. It's not too full on. I don't do massive brows. I literally just fill in a tiny little bit and then comb through with the gel. But yeah, that's it for me this month. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!